Avoiding AI mistakes in contract writing. Introduction. Your prompt library is only as good as your verification process. In the previous section, we learned how building a contract prompt library can improve consistency, save time, and help Arizona real estate professionals become more efficient. A well-organized prompt library allows agents to quickly generate contract summaries, transaction timelines, disclosure checklists, and client communications. However, there is an important reality every licensee must understand. A great prompt does not guarantee a correct answer. Even the best prompt library can produce inaccurate information if the AI misunderstands the request, lacks critical facts, or generates information that sounds correct but is actually wrong. This is where many real estate professionals make their biggest mistake. They begin trusting the AI instead of verifying the AI. The purpose of this section is to teach you how to identify common AI errors before they become transaction problems. Remember the guiding principle of this course. AI may assist the transaction. The licensee remains responsible for the transaction. Understanding AI hallucinations. One of the most common AI mistakes is known as a hallucination. An AI hallucination occurs when the system generates information that appears accurate, but is actually incorrect. The response may sound professional. It may be written confidently. It may even cite laws or contract provisions. Unfortunately, the information may be completely wrong. Imagine asking AI, which Arizona statute requires a seller to complete all buyer-requested repairs? The AI may provide an answer that sounds believable. The problem is that no such statute exists. This is why every AI-generated response should be viewed as a draft, requiring review, not as a final answer. Incorrect contract interpretations. Another common mistake occurs when AI attempts to interpret contract language. Arizona purchase contracts contain specific wording that can significantly impact the rights and obligations of the parties. An AI summary may simplify the language too much or overlook important details. For example, an AI-generated explanation of the inspection period may leave out critical buyer responsibilities or notice requirements. The summary might seem accurate while still being incomplete. The contract, not the AI summary, always controls. Missing information creates bad results. AI can only work with the information it receives. If important facts are missing, the response may also be incomplete. For example, explain the buyer's options. Options regarding what? Inspection issues, appraisal concerns, financing problems, title objections? Without sufficient context, AI is forced to guess, and guessing creates risk. The better the information provided, the better the response is likely to be. The danger of AI-generated summaries. Many agents use AI to summarize contracts, title reports, disclosures, and inspection reports. This can save time. However, summaries should never replace review of the original document. A title report may contain a critical easement buried several pages into the report. An AI summary may overlook it completely. The summary can be helpful. The original document remains essential. Disclosure and misrepresentation risks. Arizona licensees have a duty to deal fairly and honestly with all parties under A.A.C. R4-28-1101. Imagine an agent uses AI to draft property remarks for a listing. The AI mistakenly states that the property includes features that do not exist. The agent copies the description without verifying the information. The result could be a claim of misrepresentation. AI can assist with marketing and communication, but licensees remain responsible for ensuring the information is accurate. The legal advice trap. One of the most dangerous uses of AI occurs when agents ask legal questions. For example, should my buyer cancel the contract? Does the seller have to agree to repairs? Can my client sue the other party? These questions involve legal analysis. AI may provide an answer. That does not mean the answer is correct. Arizona licensees should avoid relying upon AI for legal opinions and should refer legal questions to qualified legal counsel when appropriate. Deadline calculation mistakes. Another common issue involves deadlines. AI systems may miscalculate dates, overlook contract-specific provisions, or misunderstand calendar day versus business day requirements. Imagine a buyer losing a contractual right because an AI-generated deadline was incorrect. That mistake could become expensive. Always verify dates using the actual contract and your brokerage's approved systems. Never rely solely on AI to calculate deadlines. Broker supervision and quality control. As AI becomes more common, broker supervision becomes even more important. A.A.C. R4-28-1101 1103 requires brokers to supervise the activities of their licensees. Many brokerages are now creating AI policies, approved prompt libraries, and review procedures to help reduce risk. Technology changes quickly. The broker's responsibility to supervise remains the same. A simple verification workflow. Before using AI-generated content, follow this process. Generate the response. Review the original source document. Verify all facts and dates. Confirm contract references. Edit the response, if necessary. Deliver only verified information. This simple workflow can eliminate many common AI mistakes. Conclusion. Artificial intelligence is one of the most powerful tools available to today's real estate professional. It can improve efficiency, organization, and communication. But AI is not perfect. It can misunderstand contracts, it can overlook facts, it can calculate dates incorrectly. It can generate information that sounds accurate while being completely wrong. The most successful agents are not the ones who trust AI the most. They are the ones who verify AI the most. As we move into the next chapter, remember that effective prompting is only half of the equation. Verification is what protects your clients, your broker, and your license. Online discussion question 1. What is an AI hallucination? Answer. An AI hallucination occurs when AI generates information that appears accurate but is actually incorrect or fabricated. Question 2. Why should agents verify AI-generated summaries? Answer. Summaries may omit important information, misunderstand contract provisions, or fail to include critical details from the original document. Question 3. What is the best way to reduce AI-related risk? Answer. Verify all AI-generated information against original documents, transaction facts, and brokerage procedures before using it.